right. Welcome back to episode 11, podcast Fools with Views. I am the first fool. I am Eric.
You never do an intro again.
Hold on. Hold on. So my intro is that bad?
It wasn't that great.
It might have been better than Tim's.
Okay, I'll take that. Go ahead. Introduce yourself.
I'm Zeke.
I'm Tim Blue Hill Dreams.
I'm Mike.
All right, go ahead, Bluehead. What we getting into today, man?
Blue head.
Like, you always gotta mess up something. First is the intro. No, first is my brand website you mess up. Then now it's
I was going to say a new
anyway,
quote, but I'm going to hold off.
You know what? I'm going to punch you live on there. But
Y'all niggas are silly, bro.
we got quite a bit of topics to get into. First is the one topic that Isaiah wrote down.
That's not me, bro.
That is you.
What did it say?
Are we placing blame already?
I know. Just say
I came up with this topic.
No, I'm playing. I'm messing with him. I know he was going to react to it. It's not me. But do you think most women dream of having a threesome with two men? I'm definitely going with you, Eric. This is you.
Okay. No.
Hold on. First, whose topic was this?
I had somebody said it from Facebook. I saw it.
I think it's off of I think what's her name? AJ Johnson from House Party. They played in House Party. Mm-hmm. I think she had like a birthday celebration and something about.
She had a threesome with two dudes. She said it was a train, but
she didn't.
She don't know what the they don't.
Hold up.
You don't know the difference between a train and a threesome.
Before you say that, she was being sarcastic when she said train because like when she said it, everybody had she had backlash.
I think just like her.
She did have backlash.
Pass the mic to me, man. Pass the mic.
Go ahead. I'm
gonna
say what I gotta say, but go ahead, Eric.
What you think about the question first? Do you think
yes,
most women dream about that?
Yeah. I mean, I probably told y'all this, but I'm pretty sure y'all don't remember. But somebody I was talking to asked me that I want one with another dude, and that made me stop talking to her immediately.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember. I told y'all.
Hey, that was a POF girl, right?
Yeah,
but that's different though, because that was a she actually was trying to do it. I'm just saying, girls dream of it like as a fantasy. I wasn't talking about people. It's a difference between a dream and a fan and doing it.
Man, I think
it's a way big difference.
I don't think it's a big difference from because if you give them a little bit, if you give them a little bit of lead room, and I'm just saying this because of that situation, she'll take it.
People pursue their dreams, Mike. So if it happens,
some people do, not everybody.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. She was so real. She's like, would you? She asked me, would I feel offended if I wanted to have one? And I asked my friend, so she already had everything planned out.
No, I'm not doing that. That's crazy.
Like, I didn't tell her I was gonna stop talking to her. I just stopped talking to her the next day. And then I was mad. I was offended because who?
All right, so would you wouldn't go along with that?
No.
What if she said, "Oh, y'all can just take turns"? Would you like recommend like
that's a train?
Hold on. No. Like would like one person go, the other person go?
That's still a train.
That's still a train.
That's what a train is.
All right, cool. But what if you go first? Is it really you ain't part of that train?
No. If my dick is out, I better be the only dude in that radius. I better be the only dude in that radius.
You ain't gotta see it.
Even if we are smacked.
What?
That kind of feel like that defeat the purpose. She don't even need to tell you about that, then. She could just do it with you and then go to the next
go to the next dude.
No, everybody there at the same time, right?
But I was just saying, why even do that? I don't even know that if I'm going first anyway.
True.
Just invite the dude.
I entertained the conversation, but she was dead on serious. Like she told me she had her friend name and all of this. And I'm like, okay.
So she had a dude in mind.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
She literally said her friend name. She said the dude name and everything.
That means he agreed to it. So
he must have. Yeah.
She was just looking for somebody else.
Well, y'all don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all might have met a dude, but I know somebody who actually did this. He was at his homie house one night, and him and his girl, they went into the room. Then he said a couple minutes later, they came out and was like, "Hey, bro, you want to join us?"
What?
And he was like, "Yep, sure." And he went and they smashed the shit out of this girl.
We've been knowing each other since what? Middle school. I could never as one of y'all.
Nah.
Oh yeah, I met you in high school.
Yeah, he clearly didn't give a fuck about that girl. Probably.
You didn't.
He clearly did not care because I don't know if it's true or not. This is the story the dude told me when we were just chilling on his porch one day. I was just like,
somebody we know?
Wow. We played basketball with him.
Okay, never mind.
So
no names.
a long time ago.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that again.
Okay.
Y'all like to replace.
I just figured out who you said.
This is back when I was on C-Town.
All right,
Yeah.
so
C-Town, that's what you call him.
Yeah. So to answer that question, I think most girls do fantasize about that.
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that either.
I feel like most of them that fantasize are going to attempt to go for it, bro.
I
It's
don't
kind of
agree with
like
that.
this, it's kind of like the same thing.
I don't think that because a lot of women feel like they'll be judged because of that. You know,
They
so
don't
I
care.
don't.
They still do it.
No, because I'm gonna tell you why they won't ever want to
This
really.
got aired,
They
bro.
really don't want to
What
do
did I-
it.
what did I say wrong?
Because it's a lot of work. That you know how much work it is for them probably to do that. You gotta have. You always gonna have
They-
something in you. Like
They
that
want-
all time.
they
No,
want that work.
but it's a lot. No, it's a lot more tiring probably than they probably expecting, bro. Because like girls be complaining about how they jaw locking up from one nigga. You think they gonna be able to take two people?
Like, you're just gonna quit midway.
That's what I'm
Truthfully,
saying.
I feel like it's to me that's if you
already
offer
setting
that
that
to
one
me,
right
it's
now?
offended.
He's setting it up right now.
Look.
He's setting it up.
I ain't setting up nothing. But I was
Matter of
trying
fact,
to
go
throw a
ahead,
text
Tim.
message.
I want to hear what you got to say, man.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they think about it, but
Do you think it's something wrong with if a girl think about that?
Yeah,
no?
I was about to say all dudes
No,
think about
I mean,
threesomes.
I don't think nothing wrong with it. To me,
but it's a
personally,
double standard, though. Truthfully,
It is a double standard.
Why?
It is a double.
As long as
it
she's
just
not
how-
doing it.
I
It
mean,
just how
it's a-
society is. Hold on, this is how society is. It is a double standard with it because the women would get ridiculed if she's basically like, yeah, I want to have a threesome with two men. One time, so what? Like, because when AJ Johnson said it, you know what I'm saying? That's what she wanted to do. She said she did it with how she explained it. She had an intimate threesome on her before her 50th birthday, and it was amazing. One dude came in, she did what she did, but she didn't said she had sex with him. She's had an intimate time. This is her words to explain it. So then it
What does
did
that mean?
like. I mean, intimate, whatever her definition of
Kissing
being
and shit,
kissing and shit like
probably.
that.
Then that's not the
Fingering.
same thing.
To her definition, it is though, Mike. I mean, whatever how
Okay,
she.
if
how
you're
she-
gonna just change the definition, then sure, I guess.
but you have the definition, but everybody else have their own definition. Whatever.
No,
the
nigga,
word
it's one
is.
definition of a word.
It
No,
is-
no, I think
you
it
can't,
is,
but
bro, 'cause I
it-
believe
you can say
a
that.
women
You can say
smashing two
that.
guys
Hold
is
on,
a trend.
hold on. But you can say
a
the
threesome.
definition is the definition. Yes, the definition is the definition when we look it up. But as far as
That's
she
the
can,
definition
but
of a
she-
definition.
But she can take from it and have her own explanation of it.
No.
What's wrong? No, you can't say no.
No, because it's a definition for a reason. That's the whole point of a definition.
Okay, and the way she explained it, that's the way she explained it. But me personally, I don't really give a damn because whatever she want to do on her 50th birthday party,
Yeah, I don't care
As
about
far
that
as but I think she shouldn't be judged, right?
If she
Just
want to
because
have sex
if
with
she
two
wanna have-
niggas,
I
on
said
her
that's
50th
good for her.
birthday party,
that's her. Like,
go
I mean,
ahead
she
and do your
lit.
thing.
Look, there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like offering to somebody like me is offensive. Like, I'm
To
pretty sure other
somebody
people
like
feel
me.
like
You
that.
said offering it to you is offensive.
A threesome with another dude, you wouldn't get offended.
hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
you
So-
didn't say that at first.
So I got
That's-
another
what
thing.
are you
So I
saying?
had a coworker. I thought he was lying when he was telling me this story, but he said that
When you doing that stuff at DMC hospital.
Bro, you just
No, I don't know
throwing
what
shit out there, huh?
I mean, it was nothing bad. I mean, he's working.
I was
at
just
the-
playing.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about, but I'm gonna have to
thought-
ask you about that later.
Please tell us the story.
But anyway,
It ain't
So,
nothing wild. It was just-
my coworker, he was telling me that his one of his friends, he went over to one of his friend's house. It was a guy, and he was like, "Yeah, man. So my wife been looking at you, and she wants you to have sex with her."
Oh, he's white, but go ahead. No offense.
Actually, he was.
he was. I called it.
So he was having
There's a term
sex
for that,
with his
too. I
wife.
forgot the name of it, though.
First, the wife was watching, and then he like, "No, I feel awkward, bro. Like, can I tell your wife to work?" Like, "Yeah, man, go ahead." And he was fucking dude's wife in the room with the door closed while dude was in the living room.
Hey.
That's some weird shit.
Hey,
But
that-
swingers
what-
is a thing. Swinging is a
It's
thing.
not. That's not even called. It's not even called swingers. It's another term for. I forgot the name.
cuckold or something.
Yeah, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. Because
I
one
thought
of the-
cuckold was when you like when
Watching?
you getting. Oh no, I'm thinking
Watching.
of edging. I'm thinking
When you
of edging.
watching,
Yeah, watching,
Never mind.
yeah.
I was
So
thinking
at
Because,
first it was, then it might turn to like swinging.
It was one dude that I know.
but that's still
They
part
used
of swinging. Just because
Yeah,
it just.
kinda.
I mean, it's a part of swinging, but I'm just saying I'm giving it a term though. That's what it's. That's what they call it.
Whoever's into
In that-
swinging
in that world.
you get no points at all. I'm just saying that.
You
but
get
go
no
ahead.
points from you.
Yeah, why?
So you like swinging in?
I didn't say I was swinging. I don't have no. Because you just sat there and said like whoever's swinging they gets no points. Why did
From me, I don't like it.
And I just said that you did. Then you just
Oh,
like
yeah.
you better go to the whole thing.
Do you like it?
I don't swing.
You don't
I
mind
don't
it?
swing.
No, that's no. Hold on.
No
Stop
one's-
avoiding the question.
if-
Yes or no?
I'm not avoiding the question. I said I'm not doing it.
But I asked you, did you like it? Yes or no?
No.
What do you mean? Do you like
Okay,
it? What
I
does that
said
mean?
no. I'm not doing it.
No, he didn't say that at first.
I
He was
just
avoiding
said
the
no.
question. Okay, so no. You
Like
don't
what
like
else?
it.
Where are you trying to get this at?
No, I'm just
I
asking,
feel like
man.
the question should be, do you agree with it? Like, I don't care what
What you
people
mean
do.
agree?
Yeah, what
I
you-
answered this question. I
No,
said
no, I'm talking to him. I feel like What you do in your free time is what you do in your free time, your spare time. But
Cool.
I ain't with that
Eric
type
wild.
of lifestyle.
Eric wild.
But I don't have nobody. I don't have a problem with people that's with that type of lifestyle.
Yeah, if you got that lifestyle, go for it.
You know,
That's
Eric,
cool.
Eric about to judge him like, yep.
Listen, I'm not judging nobody. You know what I'm saying? I knew he was white because I date white girls. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I do.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, I can't. If I start dating a girl and it's been months into it, and I find that out,
Find out what that she was swinging, that she used to swing.
yeah, or that she likes swinging, I should say.
Why?
Okay,
if she not doing it with you,
Right.
If she not
How
doing
do
it
I
with
know?
you.
How do I know?
What?
What?
You
Because
gonna-
that's not what swinging
You gonna
is.
take her to the park and push her on swing, nigga?
Shut up, I said. But look, I'm just saying, like, what if
Hey,
she?
don't start
What if she
that
say
stuffed
she
animal
don't?
genie shit. We was talking about that. Hey,
Oh my God.
Stuffed animal.
Wait, hold
genie,
up.
man. Don't-
I'm just
don't-
saying,
don't
No,
bring
we,
it up.
we ain't going there.
What stuffed animal? What? Never mind.
Might
Never
know.
mind.
Might know.
all I'm saying is she could. All I'm saying, she could say she don't like it, right? Months into it, she might bring it up again. That's why I'm saying. I'm not hating on it. If you like swinging
But Eric,
and all that, that's cool.
the question was like what Mike just said. He said, "What if she did it before you? What does that matter?"
Oh no, okay, then that's the past.
Yeah, but I say because you can't.
it's
judge
not
her past
present or
'cause you was-
future, then-
because what she was doing on her past, you was doing something to it at the same time, like with
I'm
somebody
pretty
else. So
sure.
you,
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
a-
like if
so you can't judge
I'm
her
a
for
whore,
that.
but okay.
This is back as
Man, I
at
ain't
the
said
body
that, but you
count
want- you want-
thing
you want-
mattering. Like this is basically the same conversation.
What?
Do the body counts matter?
Do the body-
because it matters.
I just feel
to
like
a point. Like I don't want to hear about what you did in the past.
Yeah.
If I don't have to hear about it, unless it's something that I need to know. Like I'm around people that know stuff that I need to know. But yeah, I don't have no issue with nobody doing whatever they did in the past.
truth. I mean, the past don't matter. It's just that I don't want her to think that it's going to be the present and future if I'm dating her. You know what I'm saying? Like she could easily say, "Oh, I don't like that no more." But you know what? I was thinking since we've been dating this long.
Yeah,
Well, there ain't no such thing as liking it no
fantasy,
more.
That fantasy might spark back up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And
But
then
that's not
Pandora's
swinging
box.
though. Swinging
Yeah.
is when you everybody know, everybody agree to it. She not gonna just go. It's like
You
it
gotta-
did that. What
and
she
then
would be doing
a
is
lot of that shit
cheating.
you got to pay to get into.
That's
that.
cheating.
That's a whole nother world. Like,
Yeah.
I'll tell
Yeah,
y'all
we know
something.
people who
I gotta tell y'all
pay for
later,
that.
but I can't say it right. on
Go
this.
ahead.
I always
Go
wanted to go to
What
a.
is it?
I always wanted to go to one of them sex clubs though. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, what?
I always just wanted to go see what
Pause.
it's about.
what you mean? What the Paul? He said it. He said what he said.
Yeah, what did I say? That was
What he said
wrong.
Like what?
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, in Jamaica. It's a hotel
Bro,
called
I know what you're talking about too.
what Hinduistic hotel.
I don't know what the name of
I'm
it is.
gonna
but
talk to
I know-
y'all
Hold
too.
on,
I'm
but
gonna
it's
talk to
called
y'all
it's
too off
called
air.
it's a Hinduistic hotel. And what?
I'm gonna talk to y'all too.
Y'all
Yeah,
up
go
to
ahead.
something. I don't even know where y'all at, but it's a Hinduistic hotel, and basically it's when you look at it and actually type it into the search, it's like it would look like it's a swinger type shit, like you know what I'm saying?
The hotel?
in Jamaica, they
Yeah.
definitely
Did
got
you
a whole
just go
bunch
to
of
Jamaica?
twin-
Huh?
You just went to Jamaica like 2 years
that's
ago,
what's
right?
going on.
No, I wanted to.
Oh, he was trying to get there.
So
I'm for sure want to go to the hotel. I'm like, Mike, I want to see what the hell's going on.
okay. So
Yeah,
you
but
just
they-
want to
no, 'cause
see.
they
You
got a
don't want to
rule that you gotta
participate.
I know it's a rule. Yeah, it's a rule.
So
gotta
you
participate when you go there?
participate.
But
Yeah, you can't just come watching people.
I didn't see that disclaimer on that.
I think you. Yeah, I don't think you could
on that
just.
website.
A Jamaican dude gonna be like, here, this is my wife, buddy. Here, take my wife.
I was listening to stories and they was having
don't even
people
sound like that's a bad accent, bro.
Oh shit!
be offended. Y'all can
I'm
cancel.
sorry,
him.
y'all.
Don't.
So let me ask y'all this:
They
y'all
ain't canceling
mindset
nothing.
is
I
it
hate
like
ca- I
y'all
hate
want to
cancel
see what it
culture.
is,
By
or
the
y'all
way,
want to
that-
participate?
I don't want to participate. I just want to go and see
I
what
wanna
everybody
see.
doing.
Look here.
Okay. So
that's
y'all just
culture.
heard
y'all
wild
just wanna
stuff.
see.
We
I
don't
heard
see
wild
that
stuff.
over here, and I guarantee it's more organized than some back.
Oh yeah, it's organized and stuff. But like I heard, like I was watching a podcast on YouTube, and they were talking about how they went there before, and like the girl, like the guy, he got somebody, like you said, somebody asked him to smash his wife,
White.
and they was like out behind a tree smashing. They said they would go to the pool. It'd be some people over there eating each other out and doing all types of shit. I'm like, bro, that shit's crazy.
Okay, but let me ask y'all this
it's
though.
like,
But it's
even like
all
the
inclusive. You
hotel,
get everything,
even
but
like the
it's like
hotel
crazy.
rooms, like they got like mirrors
All
all
inclusive
on the
trip?
wall. And
Yeah, it was
everything
all
like that.
inclusive and
I want
everything,
to.
yeah.
I want to see that room. Like got the mirrors on the wall.
They gotta clean that
The
junk
whole
constantly.
mirror is a.
But truthfully, if
whole wall
y'all
is
ever went and they proposition y'all that if you're going to walk into this hotel, you got to participate.
So
are you walking in?
But here's the thing: with the participation, you can bring somebody with you who you are okay with participating with.
Everybody.
And
Okay,
you don't
okay,
have-
okay.
and you
I'm just trying to get
and you
information.
don't
I ain't bringing
and you
nobody
don't-
with me.
I'm pretty.
He want to go with all the. He want to find the freaks. That's what he doing. That's what he trying to do. But like,
Hold up.
like I would. He's like, who wife want it tonight?
You only do this shit
But
when
yeah,
you
you
single.
can take who you want and
You can't do this when you
So,
can't do this when
so you can go as a group.
outside or inside.
Okay, so you can go as a group, but it doesn't mean everybody has to participate.
You have to participate with somebody.
I'm pretty sure
not
like
at
I
random
don't think
people.
you can probably walk through there, but like, as far as like when they get to the rooms area, that's when you probably gotta really.
You
Probably,
can do stuff in your room. You don't have to do
I'm
it
talking,
outside.
I'm
but
talking,
people
I'm
be
not,
doing-
I'm
but
talking
don't
not
be
your,
crazy.
not your room, but I'm saying like you want to go into like the other rooms where like you know how you get into a hotel lobby and they have other rooms with a concierge or some shit.
Maybe, but I know they
I'm
were
saying,
doing
I
that
probably
at the
gotta pay a
pool.
fee or
They be
something
doing it
like that,
everywhere
yeah.
though, from what I hear. Outside,
But I
behind
ain't
trees,
going in that pool,
on the
bro.
beach.
Oh no, that
In the
was
pool.
nasty.
No, all them
They be
feces in the
butt
pool.
naked in that pool. You know,
fuck
that's
that.
where they be doing
You
stuff.
go
at.
underwater, you see it.
They probably do make sure you. They probably do make sure you can't be in the pool when you're doing stuff. But I know they were talking about like how they were on the pool
Somebody
side.
gonna take the risk. Like, come on.
Yeah, somebody gonna
See
fuck
how
that up.
hold your breath.
I'm pretty sure. Hell no.
Shit like that.
Hell no.
I'm just saying, like, shit. Wow, you
Wait,
never know
so
what.
this is only in Jamaica then?
No,
pretty
it's
sure
sex
it's
clubs
everywhere.
everywhere, but
Yeah.
they like there's a lot of
Especially Europe.
secrets. It's a whole bunch of secret ones everywhere. Like I was just hearing about this event because like I said, this same podcast is a sex podcast. That's why they be talking about this stuff. And she was talking about how she went to this dominatrix.
He getting
It
ideas.
ain't a podcast. he in a group or something.
No, you can go look it up yourself. It's called Horrible Decisions. You can go watch
Horrible
it.
Decisions.
Yeah, see,
With Andy and
oh, look at this nigga. Somebody
Mandy
you know.
and Weezy. Yeah.
Who? So you can look it up.
No,
Anyway,
no.
but they were talking about how she went to this dominatrix club where you can bring like
we gotta
a
keep an eye on
sub
him.
and you get like they have to like
That man 30
they
years
have to
old.
take care of you during the whole dinner and then some master come out and he be like doing stuff to
Oh, that's a
different
cult,
girls and
nigga.
stuff.
That's a
It's
cult.
It just sounded crazy, but it'd be some interesting stuff out there. That's all I'm
Cult.
saying.
All right. Yeah.
Let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
Unless y'all got something else.
I gotta ask y'all how y'all know that, but we'll do that later.
I just told you the show.
Y'all ever looked them up in here in Michigan?
Well, we know
I don't know
one
where they
person that know about some sex clubs in Michigan.
Who?
I can't say no names.
Do I
but
know this person?
You sure do.
You sure do?
I think I got. I know who. I think I know who.
Somebody I
We,
nigga
yes,
think
y'all
We
know.
all know.
Yeah, we all know him. We all been knowing
Yeah.
each other for how long now?
How long?
We know a lot of the same people, bro.
never mind.
I
All
think
right.
I know. I think I got to.
At the end of the show, I'm gonna say the name, but go ahead.
Yeah, we not gonna expose nobody on here, bro.
The Explosion Podcast.
All
right.
Next question I want to go to.
George
Also-
Jefferson.
No, man, we're gonna talk about it in a minute.
I want to talk.
Also, what non-sexual things that make a woman attractive to you?
That gap in her mouth.
Bro, what?
That's it. That's his attraction.
What does that even mean? What
I
gap
know.
in their mouth? What the hell?
That teeth food.
Like the actual teeth?
Yeah, like the gap. It's like, no,
why-
I thought you
no,
meant
I
like-
was just
oh my
joking. I was
God,
just
bro.
joking. Braces. Like
Oh no, I thought it was.
I thought it was like
I thought
stuff
what
they do, or what is it?
Yeah, what would be the what would be a good replacement question for what do you bring to the table?
Oh, you want to go?
I was
to
about
that
to
one?
say, why don't we don't
Oh,
do
I
this
don't
one
know why,
since we
I
on
just-
it? But whatever, so whatever
Which
you want to
question?
do.
What would you? What
It's
I
all
just-
part of the same thing.
Oh, why is that just it? What would you think would be a good replacement question for
What do you bring to the table for a woman? Like for us to ask women.
Yeah, because they get offended if you ask them. What
where
they
do you
bring.
see
I hate
yourself
that.
in 2
I
years?
hate-
Like they ask us.
I really hate this
We
question.
already spoke on
You
that.
heard what he said?
No.
He said like a job interview. Where you see yourself in 2 years?
Ain't that what they ask us?
Basically, that's what I said. That's what they bring to the table is why it's a question. Because
This to me,
men want to have
I
a
hate
version
this,
of
I hate
something.
this question.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
too.
I ain't gonna say I hate it, but I just like it a lot. Just what I hate about the conversation when it comes to
How much you
beta,
make and all
beta
that.
male and alpha male.
Yeah, I
because
hate
it's
both
like
of those,
because
too.
at the end of the day, I'm just speaking on since I said it. The alpha male and beta male conversation is kind of stupid to me because I mean every man have a certain way of how they handle things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Certain men might be more assertive than others, but it just that's the way he go about things. But it doesn't make him less of a man or anything like that. So to anyone else, but some people out here just kind of in that era of believing that all the time. Like, oh, he ain't the real man. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I hate when people just
Don't
say
let that
it.
get to you, Tim. You a
I
Oh,
star.
I'm not worried about that.
I just hate when people call themselves
I'm already
that. That's
nonchalant.
really
They-
annoying.
that's-
Wait, who called himself a beta male?
No,
like,
but
most
that's
people
the
call
that's
themselves
the
alpha male.
conversation.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
most
You
men
know
call
what I'm
themselves
It's just
alpha male.
annoying. Like, bro, you don't. If you were an alpha male, like you keep saying,
You ain't
you
gotta
wouldn't
say
need to keep saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Why you keep telling people that? You don't need to tell people that. Just like the same thing.
I feel
now
like-
the new thing is high value men. Now everybody's saying that shit.
It's an insecurity,
Nigga,
bro.
That's
Bro,
Kevin
yeah,
Samuels'
it is.
fault.
It's
I
an
thought he was on
insecurity.
our side. But if we don't make
It ain't his fault.
10,000 a month, we ain't nothing.
He contending
No,
what
he been said that,
He
though.
contending who he is. So, but somebody
Real
else,
talk, real talk.
there's somebody else that
I
that
think-
actually thinks about that's their way of viewing themselves.
I
Like,
think Kevin.
We can't
Samuels-
all
I ain't
down
gonna hold you.
women
I
on
think
the show and
Kevin
make
Samuels
millions.
got some type of insecurities, bro, to where he want to, you know,
Probably.
perk himself up.
Everybody
to make
do,
him,
though.
to make himself feel like, you know, that he's better than what he might really be. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but he don't be talking. Well, I mean, he do
do.
technically talk about himself.
He down every
But
woman.
when he talk,
I don't say I
don't
don't
agree
say I
with
ain't gonna
that.
say he down
I don't
him.
agree.
I say it's his
If you actually watch his shows,
approach.
You
If
say
you
he
actually-
don't down him?
No, if you
It's
watch
his
his show,
delivery
you
and
don't
his
see
approach.
it. You watch
Like,
clips.
it's really his delivery and his
If you
approach.
watch clips,
Some
then
of
you
the
probably
The clips
that's why
are
you-
vicious, though. I don't need to watch them.
That's
That's
the
why.
clips. The clips doesn't tell you the whole context of what they were talking
That's
about.
But let me tell you, have you ever
why.
So
have
if
you- have
he
you-
like, hold on, when he said, "Oh, you built like what Barry Sanders or something like that,"
Yeah.
a
They-
linebacker?
they're gonna take
Yeah, they
that
gonna
and
clip
put the
it.
clip on, so that's gonna get more the likes and all the feedback. But if you look at the actual video,
Which is 2
you gonna-
hours long.
you're gonna be like, okay,
Yeah.
but I ain't about sitting on 2 hours video.
Yeah, I'm not
So that
watching.
shit
I mean, I watched a couple of them, but
infatuated.
like one or two.
But it's like, cause
I'm
that's
not
what got
doing
me to click on. I'm like, damn, he just call that for real. But
Yeah.
it just how some stuff
It's the
how he
context.
said to
it. And he
them.
do the same thing to
You know
dudes
what I'm
too,
saying?
where
But-
he used to, but he don't do it no more.
No, he
But you
yeah,
want
he
know
be
one
down
thing
to
though?
dudes.
He don't diss himself though. I ain't never heard
because he
him-
not talking
Why
about
wouldn't?
himself.
because I
He
mean
talking about people.
He
Anyway,
not.
we didn't got off this
Yeah.
subject completely.
we did.
We didn't train wreck this whole thing.
Yeah.
What do y'all think
We did.
is a good replacement for what do you bring to the table? I don't obviously.
I just don't
think people
answer.
should
I never
say it.
asked the question.
I
Like,
wouldn't.
But I'm just saying because there are people who say it or want. There is because men want a way to evaluate if they want to move forward in a relationship without having to sit through 6 dates over a course of time. Because when women ask you certain questions, they are evaluating you as well. So what is men want an equivalent to that, to those questions. So if a girl asks you,
What you
what
think
do you
the
do
question-
for a living? Then you know, obviously that's an easy question to answer. Nobody have a problem with that.
All right, so see
But-
me, I don't necessarily just ask one specific question to get all I want to know about somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
it take time, obviously. You
That's
need
like,
way
what do
more
you
than
bring
that.
to the table? That's like, okay, what are you gonna do for me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not asking
that.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying,
But that's what
okay,
that's
I'm
what
just
they
saying,
hear.
what do you do?
That's what-
Like,
Yeah, that's
you
what
know,
they
what
hear.
yeah.
What you do for a living?
Like, yeah, what you
What do you do?
What's your
What can-
career?
What can you do?
See,
what you
but-
do?
but
like,
that's what you don't
What are
care-
you
but-
interested in and shit like that? You know, like I'm not just asking.
But that
one
don't really
specific
show if
question.
you a good person to have in a relationship just because somebody tell you that.
I
It's
feel
more
weird
questions
just
to it.
asking a
You
woman.
I know,
that.
I'm just saying. I'm saying.
I feel like I'll be controlling in a way.
I said
You-
I would.
you are controlling for sure.
No, I'm not.
I'm pretty sure you are.
I'm not.
say-
I'm not.
I don't believe that.
If I just go ahead and just put it out there, like, what? Okay, what do you see yourself in the short term or five? Like
See,
5
I was
years?
joking
like,
about
what you
that.
wanna-
but-
Yeah.
See, but
No,
see,
really,
but
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you say that, people will still get offended by that. Like, what you mean? You gonna have to just find out. Like, what the fuck is wrong? with you?
I mean, someone feel,
Like, what
but,
you wanna
but
do,
that's
like-
I think that's to be a better. They would answer that better than answering.
Like,
that
do you,
I would just
do you
ask
see
how
yourself
you-
having kids? Do you see yourself
Yeah.
with some type of career? Like,
'Cause
what
I-
do you want to like? What you want to do?
And that,
like,
yeah, and that's the reason why I
something
said
like that.
the reason why I say I hate the question because it puts you in a box to me. Like,
Mhm.
it puts you really in a box. So I don't even never ask
How
the
do you
question
put you in a box though?
because
it's like what you been.
because that
how are you gonna benefit me?
basically yeah. The
What can
benefit-
you
what that
do?
question
but,
asking.
but that's
I don't
similar to
ask
what
them that.
other. But that's my point. Is that similar? When both people are talking on the dating part, they are asking questions or a question. Let's say you had to knock it all the way down to one question to figure out if you want to even move forward.
Okay.
What's
It's
the
not
question?
realistic.
What
I
can
don't
you
think
do?
Yeah, it's not realistic.
What
but
can
that's,
you do after you sweep the floor, wash the dishes,
This-
cook the food? You said one question.
You trash, bro.
Oh no,
You trash.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just
he
joking.
mean that for real.
No, it don't. I'm just joking.
But like I was saying, like
Ashtray, bitch. What's wrong with you, dog?
I was just saying, like when
You gonna
somebody
rub my
ask-
back?
when like a
No.
woman-
All right, you gotta go.
No, because you just want to know. Like I like I said, I wouldn't ask this question because it's a dumb question to me in general. And plus, now people getting offended by it, so it's even worse.
I feel like if
But-
the man asked that question, it just looked just like he's just trying to.
That's what they made
Control.
it out to be.
Don't point
But
that
remember
out.
when people used to ask this question, and then all women would say was, "I am the table." Like that's
Well,
like you say.
ran-
That's basically
you
you
took the
saying,
words right out of my mouth.
That's
I saw
basically-
a status that said something like that too.
But see what I'm saying? Like imagine
Like
somebody
today.
just like being like, "Oh, I am it. That's all you get. Like, what does that mean? Like, what am I? You getting all this? I mean, if I'm, let's say, like when women they have this checklist. Let's say you knock all these checklists off, then you ask them, something that's on your checklist. Why you want to know why I gotta conform to what you want?
Why your
It's
face
like, what the hell?
She's black, but go ahead.
That's fucked up.
I know.
That was really fucked up.
I'm sorry.
I actually asked the girl, and she said,
I'm just saying.
To me, to her, just her actual words. She said to her, it brings broke boy energy, and I was like, because he asked,
Oh my god,
because I'm Mike. That's her words.
I
bro.
know
Like,
people do, but see, that's another thing that people do
So
when
is
they
she
don't want
rich?
to. When they want to avoid the question,
no.
they try and belittle you for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so she
using
broke
those
too.
questions.
then.
So if you ask somebody a question, then they start trying to belittle you or talk shit about you or something. They try and down you somehow and bring you down.
Or did some
Instead of
some of
answering
them
the
look at it like
question.
you can't ask, you can not, your intellect is not strong enough to ask another question, so you go to that kind of common ground of a question of what do you bring to the table.
Yeah, I feel that.
Again,
I
that's
mean,
just a way to look at something down on somebody though.
I'm just
Because
saying.
now you talking about their intellect is not high enough. Like what? Like, bitch, we on the same level. What are you talking about?
probably not.
I don't know.
if you, how can you tell somebody that their intellect is lower than yours?
I know. I'm just saying. Don't shoot the message.
I'm just saying. I'm
She
just
said it.
I'm just
But-
saying.
But it's just like I just hate the question in total. Like, you know,
Yeah, I'm agree
I
with
try
you.
to.
If she said you broke boy energy and y'all work at the same place,
She would never
You better
call
tell
me
her
broke boy energy. I ask, you know what? To me, sometimes it's just depending on the person and how the conversation going. I ask that question just to get them, off their square, just to see how they gonna react to it. Because it's like, okay, like damn, that question really bothers you.
It bothers a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? Because I asked somebody before about.
don't wanna be on the same
I was,
level.
I'd be joking with him. I was like, one girl I was joking with. She was like, oh, what'd I tell her? I was like, well, you know what's up, Big Money? I'm not gonna say her name. And then she was like, well, I don't like when you do that. I was like, what? Like what? Because I called you Big Money? I'm like, you working a lot of hours. She like, no, I don't like that because, again, it means that you're trying to get somebody. I had to cut into her real quick. Let me tell
You
you.
trying to what? Get something from her?
Get something from, like, I'm going to ask her for money.
What?
Wow.
I said the same thing. Your reaction was my reaction. I was like, what do you mean by that? I like the people you used to deal with. That's what they did to you. I mean,
All
because
niggas-
I was like, I
niggas
never
So
I
she
never
judged you
understood
for
that.
Somebody you was
People
dating?
No,
Somebody you was talking to
Yeah, something.
in that stage?
Yeah, something like that. But
That's weird. That's a weird reaction.
But it's like it was like her reaction was weird to me. I was like, why do you think that? Like just because someone call you Big Money and know you going after yours, like you know what I'm saying, you get you know you doing what you need to get money. So
because you a
and
broke boy, man. You trying to
I
get
guess
up
so,
on.
but that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? But I was
you
like,
money bags.
huh? Who money bags?
You money bags.
No, I ain't
money
got-
bags too.
I'm broke out here.
It's not.
Shit.
I am broke.
If you
So
a broke
basically,
boy,
y'all don't
then
think
I'm
there's no equivalent that you can ask that wouldn't get
I
you
said
offended.
it. We said it already. He said that.
Did you
He
say
said
something?
the interest question. Like you said something about interest.
Oh, you talking about using a bunch of questions?
Yeah, I would just say something else. Like I said, what do you see yourself in 5 years?
But that's asking her interest, not
Well, that's
like
like
how
But
she
you get-
is in a relationship with you.
But I feel like
But-
no, you getting that if you ask enough questions, like if you can talk.
So if you go on
getting it.
dates, is basically what you're saying. Just go on
You
dates.
ain't gotta go on
You ain't
dates.
gotta go dates.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's. I mean, I get what you're
You
saying,
ain't gotta
but
go on
usually
dates
when
to
you
talk
talk
to
to
somebody
people,
and figure out what type of person they is and what they want to do for a living or what they want to bring to a relationship. You don't have to-
that's what I'd like. That
Like,
question.
is that
What
what
you
he's-
want to bring to a relationship? That'd be a
Yeah,
good
He's
one.
saying
I
that
think.
he's saying that just he asking a group of questions, so he wouldn't go resort back to that question, or they probably think that he's gonna ask him that question.
That's why I don't like that question because it's like
I know I don't like it. That's why I
stupid.
said like, what do you see yourself?
Like, why
in,
you asking
in
one thing
5
like-
years? Like
But I'm just saying because it offends so many people. I was just wondering.
I just said,
There's not
what do
gonna,
you see yourself?
that
in 5
question
years?
is not going away. So what do you replace it with? That's why I asked that question.
I said, where you see yourself? Like I said, where you see yourself in 5
First of
years?
all,
And
I've
where do you
never
see
been-
this
have to do with
I've
your
never been
relationship,
asked that
though?
question.
Yeah.
If I ever was asked that question,
Well, of course you a dude.
Really?
They're not going. No,
You never-
women don't ask that question.
what I bring to the table,
That's not what women ask.
No,
though.
women do ask.
they
that.
ask you that.
I ain't never heard.
What
the-
can you do for me? That's the same thing as what you bring to the
If
table.
a woman ever asked me
you-
that,
no one
then
never
then
asked
it's that's
red
a good
flag?
thing I ain't got to deal with that.
Red
But
flag.
if I was ever
You
in
got
this,
your woman.
if I was ever in this, it was
rough out here.
Yeah, that's a red flag for
That's-
sure.
Yeah, if I was
Just
ever
like if
asked
a-
that,
We in the
like
trenches
a dude
there.
asks
We in the
it.
trenches.
yeah, y'all in
man.
the trenches.
Mike married,
Mike-
you know what I'm saying? He succeeded his expectation.
Hey,
He
I
found
got-
his wife.
I
Isaiah
found mine.
soon gonna do that, you know.
Yeah, we ain't got it.
You know,
Yeah, it's
but
just-
it's
it's just me and you,
Rough,
man.
so no.
Yeah, bro. Hey,
We
the dating-
out.
I feel y'all.
We
The
left
dating
out,
world is
man.
rough, bro. Yeah,
But I want to
I
talk
feel
to.
y'all today,
I
bro. It's
mean,
kinda
but
rough.
you know what I'm saying. When I was going through my little
Stay strong,
whatever, but yeah, that's a red flag. Like, what can you do for me? Or basically asking for money, and y'all just started dating. Or if you can't do this for me or my nails, what can you
I
do
wish
for
you
me?
would ask me for.
Yeah, that's basically
Ask
what
me
it
for
is.
money.
You know what's
Oh,
probably
That's what I'm
crazy, though?
saying.
I know probably dating, like when you talking to somebody and they just seem great, and then like the next day they like, oh yeah, I need my nails done. Yeah, I just like $30, $40, and then next day, oh yeah, I need like 40, like 150 for my hair,
Flag.
like shit, like nah.
Flag.
But it's like, damn, you was perfect until you start asking all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some weird shit.
Let me
Honestly,
say that I want to give it to you before you come ask me.
I'm
for
not
something.
doing. I'm not doing that.
I actually just
I'm
want.
not doing it. I'm not with you.
I actually just wanted to see how this
that's
person
your
would
job.
act. I was like, yo,
You supposed to do that.
I was like, when I really wanted the LeBrons, I was like, yo, let me borrow this so I could put it down and get the LeBrons. She was like, no. I said, well, I was like, I'll pay you back after I pay half my rent. She was like, tell you what, if you need help with your rent, I would. I said, what's the point of giving me money for the rent when I'm asking you to help me get a pair of shoes? I was just seeing what she was saying. She was like, I give you money to help you with your rent, but I ain't give you no money to put on those shoes.
Well,
I said,
like that.
why? I said, I give you money all the time.
She give you money for the rent. I mean, she wants you to keep that a place over your head.
I ain't trying to live with her dumbass, but no. Okay, that was. I didn't mean it like that, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah, you did.
what's the point of giving me money for the rent when all I'm doing is asking for the shoes, and I'm
The
telling you
rent
I'm
at
gonna
the place you stay in, right?
Yes,
But you already had the
She
rent.
wants you.
I already had the rent. I'm
Right.
testing her.
You just basically just
I
trying
mean,
to see
but-
if she want to treat you to something nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand
Ain't
it, but I
nothing wrong
mean,
with that.
what's wrong with giving him money for
I
the
think it's
rent?
weird to try and test people though,
No.
in general.
Bruh.
I would never. I never
Every
did
time
that.
we went out, I ain't came out of my pocket. I didn't complain. I did nothing. I just wanted to see, like you said, I just wanted to see where it's gonna go. What else is
Just
it
let
to
the
do?
shit. I don't mean all that testing shit. Just let the shit flow naturally. Man.
Right.
Start doing
I
that.
mean,
Just
bruh,
let
this
shit flow
this
down.
wasn't like some soon crap. We was a couple to 2 to 3 months. So I just wanted to see. Every time we went out, any time to pay, I never looked at her. I never asked her. No bullshit. I always did it. So I'm just trying to see, okay, can I borrow this? You will give me $150 to put on the rent. But all I say was, can you give me my shoes? And then I offer to pay you back. You never offered to pay me back for anything I did.
This shit touching your heart.
No, shut up, man.
I'm about to bring out the violin.
It was just a little question. Look, I don't like testing people because I don't want to be tested myself. But I'm just saying, like, that's kind of a point with Mike got. Like, how do you know where it's gonna go?
Right. All right.
What's
Stay strong, man. You know what I'm
Stay
saying?
strong,
I
bro.
got you, man.
I got you. Man.
Stay out the
We in the
dating.
it's just me and you, Tim. Everybody else I'm pulling you down too.
I don't know why you
I'm
patting
pulling-
me.
No, pat him.
my dating
Pat
brother
him
said-
down.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I just said this rough. I'm good. All right, man. Let's go back to the question. Also, what is non-sexual things that make women attractive to you? I'm gonna say you, Michael, since you laughed.
Michael said
Because,
that.
bro, this gonna
Be careful.
Because, bro, listen, everything,
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
everything
This is Mike's view, not ours.
connect to me. Like that, like everything just connect. It's not like I can't be like women. When women look at talk about men and stuff that they find attractive, like they'll say like watching a dude clean gets them off. Like I feel like to me that's weird.
That is weird. So return that favor to her.
But I'm just saying, for me, it don't work like that. Like that's not how I don't look at stuff she do, and then be like, "Dang, that's sexy right there." And it's not nothing. Like everything just kind of connect to me. Like whatever she do, I'm just attracted to her. So no matter
ain't
what
gotta-
she doing,
If she cleaning, you ain't gotta say, "Damn, that's sexy."
no, I'm just saying in my mind. I'm not saying I'm saying it out loud.
So this is what I think the question really. I think it's like
Other than sex, like
other than sex. If you see
Yeah,
a
I
girl
know.
on top of her shit, she just business like, damn, that shit is attractive, and she just taking good care of herself, or
man.
she a good mother, or it's shit like that.
Nah.
Like, damn, that shit, that's what's up.
I don't
Or
look
some-
at it
or
like
some- or
there's
some people
nothing
might take
that
it like-
does that for me.
I like her accent. Like that's not.
You know what I'm saying?
Or accent.
Yeah, that- I can-
That's mine.
I wouldn't.
Really?
I still wouldn't.
Like
that
accent.
that
Like
wouldn't work.
I
for
never
me.
get like when I went to Howard in 08. Like my cousin graduated from there, and like I never been to DC, and I know so much culture there. And it's like a lot of her friends is from the islands, and like their accent was.
Bomba the clock. Your name's Tim, man.
Don't you ever do that again. I told you done with these accents,
That's
bro.
my Jamaican accent. I tried to fix
Nicki
it.
Minaj about to come at your ass now.
I'm like, oh damn, that's sexy.
Well, yeah, like some of their
Accent
accents,
bomber clot.
some of their accents were sexy as hell. Like for real, like some from Ethiopia, some from Trinidad. Yeah, the accents were sexy as hell to me.
This why you trying to go to Jamaica for real. This is what it is.
No, cuz
You trying
man.
to get you a wife to come back, huh? Okay.
Hey man, it is what it is.
All right. What's up?
Eric.
Let's see.
He probably said her stomach.
Cause I know.
You about to say some kitchen duties or some shit.
No, I ain't gonna be just like
Love
that.
when she put that lunch meat on that bread.
I love when she got that robe on and them yellow gloves and when she washing dishes.
But don't listen to
I
some here.
got me a
That's what
servant.
women see. It's just
Don't
weird that
listen to
women
that's
get turned
extra
on by stuff like that.
disrespectful.
It's like,
Did you just say
I don't like
expeditious?
that.
Extra disrespectful.
Oh, I thought you said
I'm just
expeditious.
I just say probably a woman that's working and staying on top of her shit. I mean, I can't really think of that statistic
feel
right
you.
now. But
So that something that turns you on is watching her work.
no, it's
That's what
non.
you
You
just
said
said.
non-sexual, right?
Oh, I mean,
Something
no,
that's
but that's the point. What does that
that
even mean?
attracts you to a woman. It ain't gotta be sexual.
Okay, attracts me
feel
to
like- I
a
feel like
woman that
everything
you know
connect.
has a job
That's
that's
what I'm
doing
saying.
something.
I
Non-sexual.
feel like everything just connect. I don't know what I don't get
For
what
me,
the,
it's
the
actually
question.
in like the intellect. If we really just our,
If y'all can click,
our
if y'all
conversation
can
just
talk.
flowing, like you know what I'm saying, without
conversation king.
Okay, somebody
without
that can hold a
set-up questions
conversation.
like the other question we just
I'll
talked
say that
about.
deal.
So you saying that that just is something that attracts you to them because they just talk like have a good conversation with you?
Yes, because like,
A lot of
you
if
cannot
out
have
here
a
if you
good
talk
conversation.
to women. A lot of women you can't talk to, bro. I mean,
Like for real, especially if it's flowing in this organic.
Cancel.
I'm sorry.
Cancel.
I didn't say all women like how y'all be wanting to
I don't
say.
say all
Hold
women,
up, man. You
but
placing blame now.
but you say
But
a
a
lot.
lot-
That's
a
the
lot-
same thing.
Expose some niggas
some
again.
women you can't talk
Generalization.
to. You can't have a regular conversation with about real stuff. Like you can't talk no politics. You can't
You can't
talk,
be honest, bro.
You can't
Like-
be. I ain't gonna say.
No, I'm saying,
that's your
degree.
experience.
To some degree.
No, I'm just saying, like some whatever how the conversation going, and if some throws them off, you feel like you can't be as honest as you want to be,
Dishonest.
because it might throws them off. Like you know what I'm saying, like that's what you mean. But like as far as in the conversation form organically, well, nothing is forced.
Yeah.
That's a turn on to me. I'm just saying.
So what you think, Z? Oh, you already said conversation. Okay.
I'm trying to clean it up.
Yeah, I don't have nothing.
I
can
mean,
think of.
everything to Mike, it sounds like everything is just connected.
Yeah, like I don't.
Yeah, I mean everything is
goes back to
connected, but
sexual to
Like
him.
that, yeah, everything just go back to that.
Sexual,
to me.
okay,
Sorry,
okay,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know. She could be putting her makeup on. I'm like, damn, I'm about to smash.
that's why niggas always late to every
No,
goddamn
when I
person.
see makeup,
I don't
I'm
be
like,
like
and
that
I,
shit.
no,
What the fuck you
when,
talking
when
about?
I see like somebody put on
That's these
makeup
niggas.
and I got on like a white shirt, I'm like, damn, I hope that shit don't get on me.
What? Hold on, you said what?
I hope that shit don't get on me.
You talking makeup?
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause I had somebody I was dating before, and then
Names.
I can't say names, but
Describe it.
I remember I spent the night with her and shit, and I woke up the next morning. What the fuck is all this brown shit on my white shirt?
you got mad, huh?
Mike know what I'm talking about. Remember I thought I lost the keys? Yeah, that person.
Bro, y'all went and searched for those keys.
I'll tell you, don't
Oh
worry
yeah,
about that.
let me tell that story real quick.
I don't know this story.
So one
I
time
missed out, huh?
it was Mike's honeymoon, and we in the staying at the Renaissance Center with somebody I brought. And
He was about to say the
Oh,
name.
I think I know you talking about.
yeah, so we staying in the Renaissance Center. I forgot I parked my car. I with valet, and the next morning we went to sleep. I woke up, we was checking out. I'm like, damn, what the fuck my keys? I'm tearing the whole hotel up. We looking for the keys,
Bro.
And I'm like, oh, I valeted.
Bro, these
Slow.
now, the craziest part is that we was all the way at the top floor. This building is huge. Like it's like how many stories is that? It's
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
70 something stories.
bro, it felt like 100. We was kept having, so he had to go all the way back up to the thing. He couldn't find him. Come all the way back down, went to go talk to them, and then you
How many
walked
times you
all
do
the
that?
way to the valley because we was kind of far
far.
away. But it's just like, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I valeted. I forgot." So we was in that bitch for a minute.
Yeah. Sorry, sidebar.
That's funny, man.
Yeah,
So how many times you go up the elevator, man?
at least good 2 times probably.
Oh shit.
Yep.
All right, man. Biden administration giving out free crack pipes and syringes to promote racial equality during Black History Month. Trash.
Was it really just for the Black History Month? He only doing it for Black
Racial
History
equality.
No.
It's
no.
in Black.
It's in Black History Month.
He want to announce it in Black History Month, so that's just heightening it even more.
He basically saying, "Oh, we are crackheads, man." I don't know how he's gonna solve
come up
racial
with the
equality
weird
though.
stuff.
He
That
said it
makes
for
no
racial
sense. That's
equality.
been hurting my brain since I read that. How is that promoting racial
Equality.
equality?
I think because the way they treat.
Black people. Say it.
No, because they do. I guess this has something to do with what they doing with white drug addicts. Like they prescribe them stuff and
The opiate
make them so they
use
don't
in
die.
America right now.
They do something to help them, so they feel like if they helping crackheads not use dirty needles, they will live longer. I don't really get it.
So I saw that that's something
I
they've
don't
been
get
kind of
that.
doing.
Yeah,
They've
this
been
ain't-
doing
this
that
ain't
since
new.
the 80s.
Yeah, it ain't
But
new.
I feel like they need to sway away from that. Like,
yeah, I don't
Why
get it.
put 30 million?
why not put more money towards like rehab or something like that?
Because rehab don't work. And
Giving
most-
them more
necessarily
needles, dude?
It works.
Giving them more.
And giving more needles to help
crack pipes?
to fiend the addiction.
They just gonna
I
become
think
more
they-
because
violent.
they don't want them to use dirty needles. It's not. It's,
I think that's what
they,
it is.
If they're not
They
gonna
don't want to
stop
use.
them, if they can't stop them, they rather they do it safer than die from it or something. Because even non people who not doing drugs can still get stuck with those needles and get messed up.
Right.
So they giving them a chance to bring the needles in, the dirty needles, and get rid of them. And they giving them new. I guess they giving them new needles, right, or something.
They are.
So they saying basically, okay, we'll get you're not gonna stop, so we'll at least bring us your dirty needles to save somebody out there.
So
Cause fuck
You ain't saving
Mike,
shit.
there's like 4 other things he
I
could have
don't
put
get-
that money to.
Man, it's a lot of
$30
stuff
million.
you can put all the money to though. You can say
But it don't matter.
everything.
30
you mean
million for
30
crack million.
M's.
Bro, that just means it's a lot of crackheads.
You
What
mean to
want
tell
do?
me gas going up? My
To $4.
student loans
Inflation
not
is crazy.
0.
And then Navient got
They on
sued.
hold right
Biden-
I'm
Biden
paying
didn't have nothing to do with that.
$20 for 10 wings. This a coin shortage. This shit is some bullshit. You got money 30 M's just to do this bullshit. Like, it's crazy.
I don't
It's
get
crazy.
This
it,
shit
bro.
gonna backfire. Horrible.
They've been doing it since the 80s, so how what you mean?
but
But they never came out and
ways
announced they was
to
gonna say we
fix
just gonna
shit.
give
I don't
out
think they
crack.
should be
it's
doing
been a
it.
program
You mean to tell me
forever.
if I'm a crackhead, I go through my dirty ass needles. Somebody gonna hand me some clean ones. Oh, have a nice day.
I know they probably gonna offer you a pamphlet too. Like if you want to change things,
A
here's
pamphlet that everybody used to put
they
that,
want-
they put
yeah,
that
you not
cocaine
doing-
Put
powder
the shit on
on,
there.
or heroin, whatever. Incriminate yourself. Like I mean, like it's a double negative to me. Like really,
Yeah, it
like,
don't help.
not
Because you're
helping
going
anything.
like y'all just said. Mike just said probably sure they're gonna give you a pamphlet on drug
Why
use
not
and
just
what
offer
does
them rehab from
what
the
does it
start?
what does it do to the
That's
body?
what- that's-
They gonna
the
offer they
needles
gonna
is
they
what
gonna
bring you
offer they
in.
gonna offer rehab. And then you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and then my thing personally, they gonna shut down the crack house anyway, and then you can get a charge too, so they're not in jail. But like it just it just don't make sense. To
You know
me.
what? You know what I don't like? I don't like that it's so much outrage to where people like not agreeing with this shit. I feel like
What you mean they not agree with it?
we don't agree with that. Like we not the only ones. Us four is not the only ones that think this shit is wild. You know
This
what I'm
shit
saying?
is dumb.
So I feel like
Sports Center was talking
at
about it.
least if you the Biden administration, you ain't gotta be Biden. Somebody need to come out and say some
Camilla.
shit. This is why we doing. She ain't never came out.
I know, but she needs
She
to.
talked like one time at the beginning of the month or something.
I'm starting to
Oh, yeah,
feel
no.
like
She's not. I mean,
I'm starting to feel
they not-
like
you gotta
maybe
understand-
Trump
you
got
got-
cheated.
you
Now.
gotta-
Oh my god!
Shut up.
Just because Trump was bad
But-
too.
But you gotta understand
They
too.
both bad.
They're
They both
not.
horrible.
They're not going to.
I told y'all who to vote for.
We can say they.
Who?
Andrew Yang, man, that's who you should have voted for.
But he didn't make it to that though. Like,
I know,
Andrew
bro. He
Yang.
would have if everybody would have helped.
If
him
everybody
vote
voted
him,
for
but
Kanye, every
instead,
day would have
they
been a
want-
birthday.
They
Huh?
want that
too
old
much-
nigga. What's
too
the
much
old
like
nigga?
rap.
Yeah,
I
2
mean,
Chainz.
I
His
thought he
birthday
was
song
gonna
to
have
play.
a more stronger push, but then I just think he didn't push himself.
I think that he wasn't gonna make it. It was too many other
And then
Democrats.
you gotta
and stuff.
understand. You gotta understand something too. It was
He was the only
some
one
of
on
that's
the
part of
plan.
popularity too.
A move
Yeah,
like
it's
this with
popularity
30
and
million,
money.
you're not looking at another 4 years, bro.
I'm not political at all either, by the way.
But I'm not.
I,
Yeah,
None of us
I
is.
didn't vote.
I have no
You didn't
political.
vote at all.
I can't
Nope.
vote for
Conviction.
for the lesser of two evils. I can't do it, bro.
Why?
He's not getting another 4 years.
You can vote
after,
for who
after
you
this,
wanted,
he
though.
might be unless
I
he
mean,
can turn
politics.
around.
Politics. I don't trust. none
What's
of
the
it.
good of me writing in somebody for president that wasn't gonna win?
You never know.
Wait,
that
you
one
voted?
guy almost won. What was his name? It was he almost won mayor.
You know what
And
really
there was
matters?
everybody's writing his name in.
To me, what really matters is voting on the local level, on the state level, on the city level,
It
stuff
always-
like that.
it always been
Stuff
that
like that, I'll vote on. But the political, like the
I'm just
president, I'm not voting on it.
I'm
bro.
just saying like this.
Not right. If
At
it's
the end
a
of
good
the-
president, I will.
At the end of the day, I hear with both sides campaigning, which they say, "What you gonna do for my people?" That like, so it goes back to Isaiah's point as far as on the
They
state,
gonna lie
on
anyway,
the,
so
on
it
the
don't
state
matter.
level. But at the end of the day, when people say like politics is always gonna be politics.
And you know what?
It's always gonna be politics.
I hate talking about politics, but you know what Biden said when people was asking what you gonna do for my people? If you not black if you don't vote for me or some shit like that.
That's how he. To me, that's how he won over a lot of the votes. That's how he won a lot.
How you win a
How he
votes
win votes for that? What?
I'm saying, but he tried
You
to
should lose votes.
Nah, I
When
feel
I-
like
when
he
I lost
lost.
me right
Hold
there.
on.
Yeah.
When I say he won over votes, it's like he needed the black community to vote for him. So he said that shit. And like
That's why he got a
So-
black
so
person.
what
on
you're
his
saying-
side.
that's like when Hillary had hot sauce and shit on her purse. Like, come on now, bro.
Come on.
Like,
Wait a minute,
bro, they
now.
tricking
What's wrong
us.
with that? She could have been had that though. Why are you gonna say that she couldn't have that?
Come on.
Come on, Mike.
So you trying to tell me that she only had that for black people? She was doing that before.
I ain't never seen Hillary had no
Bro,
hot
she
damn
had hot sauce
She
in her
had-
purse,
they've been
and then
talk-
she went to
Nah,
Church's
man.
Chicken
That
and
was a
pulled
thing.
the hot sauce.
She's always had the.
But
like, they
Biden
always
been
talk about
blatantly
this.
That was
said
a
he's trying to get
political
the black
stunt,
vote.
bro.
No, that was
That just
they
like
asked
that's
her
why
about
he
it
got Kamala
because they
too.
knew about it.
That's why he got Kamala too. As far as to be his running mate to get
And
more
you
of the
can
black
like,
vote.
and it's not. You can like hot sauce without having nothing to do with black
You can,
people.
but when they talk about hot sauce in person, what demographic are they talking about, man? Us.
Why? Why is it?
'Cause
But
we
see,
eat
that's
hot
what-
sauce on
no,
everything.
see, here's the problem. They call it hot
Hot
sauce.
sauce and
That's what
Hispanics.
we call hot sauce. But she had Tabasco. Like it's called Tabasco sauce.
Nigga, it's
When they
hot
use
sauce.
it.
It's hot
Yes,
sauce.
I know, but I'm saying when they call it hot sauce,
Cancel Mike. He's
that's
calling.
what we think.
Hold on, cancel Mike. Now he calling red hot sauce Tabasco sauce.
No, I'm saying what she has in her purse could have just been Tabasco sauce. They just calling it hot sauce
That was hot sauce.
because that's what. Because
it was red
She
hot.
went.
It's
She
red
went to
hot,
churches, Mike.
I'm just saying.
There's no greasier chicken.
No,
than that.
I hate churches.
No, y'all used to love churches.
Yeah, we do,
Hey,
man.
they gentrifying churches, by the way. I don't know if y'all knew that. Do you see that churches on Garfield?
They gentrifying everything.
Oh,
Everybody-
going towards lakeside. Something?
By the gym.
Yeah.
They gentrifying churches.
That shit nasty, bro. Churches.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to eat that shit, but it's too far.
That
from
big
me
box
now.
of grease. If you don't eat it while it's hot, boy, shit gonna like rubber when you warm it back up.
That should be good. Though.
You'll see how grease be in the skillet after you get done cooking.
That's what it looks
That's
like.
how it's
in the
gonna be on
box.
at the.
That's why I told my mom, don't go back to that after they shut it down. Everybody was getting sick because of
I
that
don't
raw
want no
chicken.
big box of grease, man.
Didn't one of them have like roaches in it or something one time?
That's the one
7 Mile?
7
Yeah,
Mile.
that's the one that got shut down.
Yeah, but didn't they bring it right back?
Yep.
Like right after that?
Oh, it is.
No,
They
that
did
was
that to
Popeyes. That
Popeyes.
was
No, they
Popeyes.
did that to Popeyes
Oh,
too. It's under new
They
management.
Oh, they did. That's
Yeah,
what they
the
give you back in.
roaches. The
Like,
roaches
yeah.
is the new management.
Who's
And
the new man?
they fired the manager like, dang, you let the roaches get discovered, bro. You fired. We need a new manager now.
Under
That's
new
all they
management.
did. They fumigated and cleaned that shit back. Like,
That's
in a
what they
week.
did to
They
churches.
right back in there now.
Right.
They just bombed that bitch.
Either way,
That's
either
what
way
just
it
make you
go,
just not
man.
want to buy fast food because you never know what's going on. No.
That's true. Look, either way it go, bro. It's been this long. He should have done something more.
But but in his campaign, that's all he been saying a lot as far
Everybody
as
lied,
get
though,
the
so it don't
I know what
matter.
I'm saying,
It's-
but
it's
his
true, but
his
yeah,
campaign
but
he was saying was
this
black
is
vote. That's all he
something-
kept saying.
This is something that's like.
So I'm not surprised that some shit like this are like, damn, you really gonna start a fund about crack pipes and syringes.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like even like now it ain't with this day and age is how it was in the 80s. 80s was the crack era, and then now it's more the opiate use.
Opioids.
I don't know
Who
politics
use
that
opiates
good,
more?
but he could have used some of that money and just ended at least. What did he say? 10,000 at least school loans instead of pushing it
Get
back.
rid of it all.
School loans.
Well, it all.
will cost way more than
Navin
30
had to
million,
get
though.
caught
Get rid
in
of it
order
all.
for people's school loans to go away.
Yeah, but
he didn't have
school
nothing to do
loans
with
Waiting
that.
for mine to
more
go
than
down.
30 million.
Me too.
I've been paying on mine every month. So
Really?
it is what it is. Yeah.
I thought you said you
I ain't
got to
got
be
no
delinquent
I
in
ain't
order
got no
for you to be
degree.
part of
I
it.
still
My shit need to
I
go.
still pay on it.
Oh, okay. Well, you still pay.
Pay
You could be
the
part of the
interest down.
delinquent. So you shouldn't.
Well,
He don't have to pay, but I mean, it's good that you are.
It's good
Yeah.
that you are, but I mean, when spring coming, you'll find out. But he could have took some of that money and did that, like at least 10,000 or
That's-
something.
that's
It would
like-
cost
that's
way
likewise,
more
like,
than that. You know how many people have
we-
student like
He
debt?
already said why he wasn't
Dog,
gonna cancel
that's
$50,000 worth. He said if he could, he would do 10,000.
and then again, that's what that's the second point he built his campaign on. Like
niggas a
I'm
lot.
School loans, yeah.
gonna get rid of student debt because we should not have to. They tell us to go to school. This is supposed to be the American dream and go to school and then you find a good job. But the trajectory has changed now. Like
This nigga say, "I'ma push it back
It's
to
no
the
more
max."
going to college and you gonna have this high paying job. You're gonna be set up for like
Should have joined
Like,
the
that-
Yang gang.
That's just like Everest Institute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go do something that's better in your future. You see what happened to Everest, right? You know what I'm saying?
I was sitting on your couch anyway. You might as well just get up and
Yeah,
call that number at the bottom of the screen.
but,
I gotta get up to do that.
but then that's not a knock to people who still going to college because college is about networking anyway. To me,
yeah, that's all it is, and I don't
what I'm
like
saying?
college.
Hey, I wonder whoever saw
I mean,
that
I take
Everest.
the 10,000. That would.
Y'all know anybody who ever went to Everest?
I think I did back in the day.
Oh, for real?
My mama. And,
Oh, that's what's up.
And my homie in Houston.
Okay, never mind. I was about to make a joke, but hey, that's what's up.
But
When they had Romeo, that's when all
actually-
that shit just dropped.
No, we about to be
ICDC.
ICDC.
Yeah, as soon as Romeo
If
started,
Trump was about to
we was like, all right.
Trump was about to get elected again, he's gonna be in ICDC college again. But my mom, she actually did. I forgot what she did for Everest, the curriculum she took. But she actually did find a job soon as she graduated.
That was a trade school, right?
This is more like trade.
No, yeah, it's kind of.
It's more like trade because they actually.
Wasn't Baker kind of similar? 'Cause
Yeah,
a lot,
Baker,
and
yeah.
they
I
had
went to
that
Baker.
scandal. They had that scandal.
Baker
then.
was something like that,
stealing
but
people
it
money or
was
something.
more
Baker
like
private college.
it was more like it's a private college like Detroit Mercy so high, bro. Just for like part time, it's like 18,000 the time I got accepted, and then full time it was like 36,000 a year, and without even including books.
My books cost
That shit was crazy. No, actually,
16,000 for
semester,
heating and cooling.
All right, yeah. So nobody care about how much y'all books cost in college.
All right,
and
but
shit.
go ahead.
Yeah, so-
You know what I'm saying?
Move on.
Who's sharing the books with me this semester? That's what I'm talking. That's what I was on.
Yeah,
Damn, can I find the books online?
Yep.
bro, that shit is all a scam, bro. That shit is all.
It is.
You think college again?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's most definitely.
sure.
It's definitely scam.
For sure.
All school is
To a certain
scam.
extent.
To a certain
be
degree.
honest
if
with
you do it the right way,
You
it
do it
could
the
not
right
be
way.
a scam. But
I mean, really, I
'cause
think
they always
I think
gonna
only
make you
thing what you
stay
should go to
longer than
school
you
to
really
me
need to.
personally, a lot of stuff that like how they got the outlines of certain curricula. I think what you should go to school for is like, okay, if you want to be a doctor, nurse, lawyer,
medical shit for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? Because like you need to know the ins and outs. Because as far as to be a lawyer, if you're not, well, Vermont, you don't have to take the bar. Like,
I just think more
you got to
people
take
need
the
to
bar.
be
You got to go to law school.
I think the issue is that most people, when you go to college, what
A certain person
you're trying to aim for a super high paying job, as opposed to just being able to live. And that's the problem because everybody is getting all these loans and debt just so they can end up getting out and then not doing what they were even trying to do.
If I would,
I'd rather you just go to. You could probably for the same price that you go to college for those 4 years, you can probably go to like 3 different trade schools.
If I could do
graduate
it, like
and
I
have
got
3 different trades that you can all
like me
circulate.
personally, I have student loans I'm paying, but if I can redo it all, I would go to a trade school first.
Yeah.
And then if I don't like that trade, then go to college because
Actually,
obviously I'm paying for
I don't
nothing that I'm not doing.
I don't disagree with you because I mean, me personally, college ain't for everybody. But I say if you try it and you said it's not for you, okay. But if you go to trade school, do it. But only thing I would change differently was I should never went to OU at first because they was like that first year they had a curriculum of criminal justice. I should have stayed at community college, finished there.
Yeah.
Because I did switch my major when I first got out of high school. I was gonna try to go radiology. I was in biology.
I switched my major.
This ain't for me. So I still would take the same approach. It just I would have just stuck to what I stuck to the first time as far as should have went straight into criminal justice.
Right.
And I think I would have been fine. Like, but it's like now when it comes to certain things like I said, college to me is for networking. But then when you take all I took a class, I took geology. That's not gonna help me in criminal justice. But
Yeah, that's another problem. They just make you take random ass courses to try and pad it out so you can keep paying them more money.
And I ain't gonna say just pad it out. It just I feel like they're trying to make you well rounded because as far as
No,
it is.
hell no,
It is.
no.
Because certain people that actually they went for something, then they had another class. I know plenty of people that actually had a class and they switched their major to something else and they went and they found enjoyment out of that. I mean, just saying it's
But
about.
that's not what I'm saying. They gonna make you go to courses that you really don't need because they want
they took
to
off
pad
math.
out things. That's why they be like, you have to go to these classes first, and then they make you move up because they want you to pad it out so they can keep as much money as possible. And the more debt you in, as long as you in debt, they got money.
Like, only thing I think what criminal justice should have took away from Wayne State was the geology class. But other stuff, as far as in science-wise, they need it because you have the forensic side, and of course you need English. They did take away a certain part of math because there's only so much math. You ain't gonna do a lot of math in criminal justice like that. Right. But but then again, math is on that barks now. But
I mean, I got lucky when I did my second trade school. I got a Pell Grant
But-
that paid for everything, so I didn't have to get school loans added on.
But then you can do a double major too. I mean, a double major or a major and a minor in college too. So
Yeah,
That's the other thing. They just made up words
the heating
to
and
try and
cooling
get y'all
one was
niggas
too
to pay
late
more.
to give up, so I got stuck with those school
'cause
loans. But the computer one,
I would never say don't go to school, but
Yeah, that's not what I'm
I wouldn't
saying.
say that either.
yeah, I wouldn't say.
I'm
that.
just
Do what you
saying
feel that you comfortable
because it's all about it. Then too,
more
like
people with trades will be.
it's all about learning a
better.
language that you didn't learn in high school.
I feel like it worked out for me, but it might not work out for everybody.
That's another thing that's a scam too. High school scam too. They don't teach you nothing, bro.
If
They really don't teach you.
I won't say it's a scam, but just they should change their curriculum.
It's a scam because they just teach you how to go to work. That's really all they do.
Yeah, that's all they
Yeah,
teach.
you're getting prepared for
That's
your life.
But
no, it's,
wake
yeah,
up,
they
you gotta
prepare
be
you
here
for
at
your
this
life.
time, you gotta leave
Exactly.
at this time.
So if you want
Wake up, be
anything
here at this
better than
time, leave at
that,
this time.
if you want better than that, then school is not what you want to go
But then
to.
they should teach you like more entrepreneurship and but just life skills in general.
They should be teaching
But-
you skills.
That's all.
like,
That's
why-
all. That's all college do. Get a
Think
good job
about
and
this:
work for
if you
somebody else.
learn auto mechanics from all the way from elementary school to high school, let's say you could come right out of school making a whole bunch of money being a mechanic. You could open up mechanic shops.
Right.
You could, same thing with cooking.
It's all about
and
money and it's all
different-
about what-
any
it's all
type of
about
stuff
enjoying
like that.
what you do,
Taxes.
too.
If you
So,
learn how to do taxes,
'cause
you
money
can
ain't
jump
gonna-
right out of
money not
school.
gonna mind. Money gonna come.
Help people with taxes. You can make a lot more money doing skillful stuff, but they don't teach you skillful stuff. They teach you stuff like what's they
pie?
just right, like they teaching you stuff that you don't care about in biology. Sometimes biology is cool.
Well, some stuff we don't care about, some stuff we do. That's just
Yeah,
what
but
it
it just
is.
but what I'm saying is if you
You
inject
gotta
more,
find your niche.
if you just
That's-
inject more trades into the schooling system from as early on as possible, because that's when you can really catch people.
Right.
When they early on, think about it like this: when you go to band, right? They have band classes. They have band classes in school. You have band from all the way from elementary or whatever, all the way to the end of your whole high school career. Now you can play an instrument. You can probably play multiple instruments. Like that's what I'm
So, yeah,
saying.
help
Like
out, yeah.
if you had a skill, like if you had skills and trades from that early on, teaching somebody teaching those, that would make way better people coming out of school.
You know what's funny you said that? Because like people I went to middle school with, like a few people, like one of the dudes that was in the band, he like a music producer, and like two other people, they rappers.
Oh yeah, everybody rapping.
So and they was in band and shit. So that I wonder if that they probably got their instruments from there. You know what
Wait,
I'm
they
saying?
probably learned
Yeah,
how
but
to play something.
it's all about
Hold
too.
up.
Like when
Are
it,
you talking? You said middle school or high school?
Middle school.
Oh, I know.
But I mean, but it's all about what you what the exposure that the parents give you too. Like I mean, because it's all about it's all about exposure to a lot of things. So like a kid that's not exposed to a lot of things, that's probably what they're gonna do. Like I gotta go to school and do that. But if you're exposed to like, okay, y'all go on vacations, they see this, how this ran, or if they're in a business meeting with you, they want to see what's this language or that.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's all about.
See, but that's
networking.
additional things. I'm saying for those 8 hours that they have them, you can have professionals teaching these kids.
And it's all about the school you go
types of
to too as
stuff.
well.
Right.
Well, all schools, almost all schools, elementary, middle,
when I
and
say
high
schools,
school teach
because
you mostly
like,
the same stuff.
It's like maybe
We have a
schools
couple.
like Sierra Canyon.
There's
like,
a couple
that
trend
school is-
like Cass. I think have a lot of like trade
Cass,
stuff
I was
in
gonna say
there.
that too, yeah.
They really
so,
good.
and so it goes to the
I
to the
know.
school. That's what
I'm saying
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I would rather all schools do that, and then we can have
they
more
have
people
the
coming
funding,
out with
though?
skills.
So they had a funding.
That's another problem is that
Yeah.
they funding people based off of the district they in, which is stupid.
Yeah, but then like
They need to,
but
like,
that's how
even
like
that out.
even the school that I came from before I went to Harper Woods.
That's why I just
that's
much
the-
rather have my
the
kids
merger,
do trades.
The merger they merged with Hellman, whatever. I think it was Burbank Building first. The school right next
You went
to
to Hellman?
No, I said Helm. I went to Fisher. That was in the Burbank,
Okay.
across the street from me. When we left, they merged with them because like the budget and you know what I'm saying the actual whatever the kids as far as the parents started taking them out that neighborhood and everything like that. So that's another thing too. So but it's really about the money too, and that's another thing too. As far
That's
as
really just to keep black
But-
kids down. To be honest with you,
but I'm
or
saying,
bummier
but
areas. I shouldn't
who's-
say black
like
kids.
saying, who's giving
But,
the,
like-
the funding to the schools? That's where to bring those trade programs because it takes money.
Biden could have did that with that 30 million.
True, because like that's like when me and Isaiah graduated from our senior year and 11th grade year when they had them classes off away from the school.
Yeah.
Like we took classes.
Yeah, like I was gonna say
I took
that.
class at
There's classes
Wayne
like
Community College. Like
Yeah, they offer
That
they
came
offer
from-
like
that came
dental
from
assistant
funding, though, from the
programs
alumni.
and stuff like that at school. But the problem is with that is those are side things. You have to like actively go pursue that. And why are you teaching? Like I understand why people need to know like basic math and certain like biology and stuff. That's cool. There is stuff in there like English. Obviously, there's reading and stuff. You should know all that stuff. But what I'm saying is, I feel like instead of having the bulk majority of those things being what's taught, teach people skills, and then when they come out, that was one of the things that kind of messed up like a lot of the black family back in the day, because all of the people who had skills, they no longer had those skills. Like they didn't learn skills anymore. Like after a while, and then. So of course, once you don't stop learning skills, now your neighborhood don't thrive no more.
Yeah, but part of that by learning school, you gotta do work yourself too.
What the hell is these niggas?
All right, what's
They talking
the
about
next subject?
What's the next subject?
Sorry,
want to
twin.
get into? What you want to get
I'm
into?
not your
What you want to get
friend,
into?
boy. You ugly. You don't look
All
good.
right, I look like you.
No, you
We're gonna
don't.
get into that George Jefferson. I just want to speak on that for a minute. That George Jefferson video.
Oh, okay.
Sherman Hemsley is his name.
You should give
Rest
us
in
the
peace.
context
Rest in
because
peace.
people don't
Rest in
know
peace.
what you
He's
talking
dead.
about.
We talking about the dead man right now.
Yeah, I know. I said no disrespect. I'm not gonna disrespect him.
You gotta give the context. People ain't gonna know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. So his name is Sherman Hemsley. There is a video.
Who?
Sherman Hemsley. Shut up.
Sherman Hemsley.
Yes. There is a video of him and Howard Dean making a
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern. You know what I mean? I mean Howard Stern. Dang.
Yeah. You could.
So there's a video of him making a racist video of him dressed as Whoopi Goldberg and Stern dressed as a nigger.
Why you say?
What do you mean?
I just don't know why you said it like that.
That's
You gotta watch our language.
come on, man.
We ain't gonna be able to
Okay,
monetize
so
off
he
this.
got blackface on. He dressed as a nigga, but he's saying nigger.
Why
through
you
the
keep
whole-
saying it like that?
Okay. Look, man. Look,
It's whatever.
That's
it
what the
it
video is.
Whatever. Go ahead.
All
Okay.
right.
They would have got.
He got
what you
blackface
was
on.
saying.
Yeah, he got blackface
Put
on.
the
So look,
RER on that shit.
Jesus Christ.
all right, P. So I'm not going to disrespect him, but I feel
Why?
like he's dead, man.
So?
But okay, so you were
Boy,
saying,
get to the
no,
story,
So
man.
what he's saying is he feel like because Howard Stern
He
is
hated black
white,
people for doing that video.
George Jefferson Herman Hemsley is
Hermie.
Sherman. My bad. Sherman Hemsley is a black guy. He's saying that that he's a sellout because he just let Howard Stern do this. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the nicest way I'm going to put it because I don't want to disrespect him.
I don't know. So you're not mad at Howard Stern. You mad at
I mean,
him.
coming
for
from
doing
him, I know he's racist, but I mean, for
wouldn't even say he was racist,
for
but
Sherman
I
to
don't
do
know.
it, I'm appalled. Like, come on now, you
It's
a
a-
black person and you in the skit like
it's a
that.
it's a racist act that he did, bro. I ain't gonna say.
Yeah,
say
and it was
was
back
racist.
in the 90s
But-
too. So it was like big.
So
A lot of people do racist stuff. Like you can, in 20 years, you can look up stuff that Dave Chappelle did and say it was racist.
But you know
True,
what? I feel
but you
like-
gonna
Only
sit
way-
in the
only
video.
way-
With,
only
you gonna
way
sit
to-
in the video with somebody with blackface?
only ways it wasn't highlighted like that
It was
because
white
they
people
didn't
in-
have social media like that back in the day. If it was social media in this era, they would have blew that shit.
Yeah,
up.
because I just
Yeah.
saw this video. I'm pretty sure everybody in celebrities on.
They probably did talk about it, but I mean, we was kids when this came out. Or wasn't even born.
Yeah,
Right.
Like, yeah, we don't know what backlash they got.
Mike was born.
I just believe no black person should be in no skit where it's blackface like that. Like he was seriously just
And then at the time too, like when Sherman had, then he had the wig on like Whoopi.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
He
people,
was
a lot,
Whoopi.
a lot of people didn't respect Whoopi as far as like they she didn't. I ain't gonna say
What did she
respect.
do? A lot of
She
people didn't like
she didn't. They didn't think she was appealing. Like you know what I'm saying. Compared to like at the 90s, like who's one of the popular women in the back of this was Halle Berry.
'Cause she had,
Compare
like,
her to
snakes
Halle
in her
Berry,
head?
like they didn't think she was appealing like that. But then the joke, to me, I think the joke was just trash. Was it a racist act that he did? Yes,
Yes.
'cause he blackface. He shouldn't have did it because of what comes behind it, how loaded it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you're gonna get backlash from it.
That's what he do though. That's his point.
No,
He
no, no.
That don't make,
triggers.
that don't
No,
make it. That
listen,
don't make
listen.
it right though, Mike.
Stern-
You're right. It don't make it right. But
We're talking
it's
about
just what-
Sherman
it's
though.
just what he
We
does.
all know the other one.
You saying he shouldn't have been in it because of how much of sensitive it is, right?
Yes, I believe as a black man he shouldn't have been in the video. Just that.
I just feel like it's got.
I could have been in the video. I could have been in the video. He could have maybe did it because Saturday Night Live still do skits and stuff like
That's
that.
what I'm saying, like-
But I would tell like, bro, you ain't putting that blackface on.
Bro, did you hear what he was saying in the video though?
It was messed up.
Yeah, some fucked up.
Yeah, he
shit.
was saying a bunch of racist stuff like he always.
Yeah.
is. I mean, but that's what he do. Like that's
I mean,
his point.
Howard
He
is
made fun of
untouchable.
retards
the,
and shit.
the blackface doesn't. The blackface is normal. It's just the Sherman part. That's it.
Yeah.
That's threw me off.
So
That's all.
I just it was just trash. I can't call a man racist, but it was a racist act. But I wouldn't have
cool.
done it.
And he already apologized and everything and talked about it. He knew what he did on back then. He know he went.
But my thing is what
Howard.
goes.
I don't know about.
Oh, I ain't worried about how.
He knew what he.
we know.
He said he know what he did afterwards when he got the backlash from him. Because
Well, it was 20 years later.
I know that, but I'm saying,
Yeah,
but
you
Yeah.
went
I'm pretty
shit.
sure. I'm pretty sure when he put
back
that
then
makeup.
he used to get shit too.
I know what I'm saying, but back then, I guarantee, but when he started to put that makeup on before he went live for that camera, you knew then. So my thing is like, okay, bro, like I ain't gonna give you that.
I
pass
mean,
like that.
his
But that's what
side
I'm
is
saying. He
okay.
knew
It's
what he
just
was
as a
doing. He was
black
trying to trigger
celebrity,
people.
why would you do
That
the
was his
skit
point.
with him?
Fuck the trigger. Like
I just don't know. I feel like there's something
it's just
behind that
sometimes
we don't know.
They get too
because
many
it
of a
happened so
pass
long
because
ago. It could have been money,
Yeah,
but I'm just
it
saying,
was money, bro.
Right,
I don't know.
It's
It-
always
We all know
It's
Stern
always
got
money.
money, but
he worked like
But
16
we
million.
don't. We talking about George. We don't know why he did it. like back then. Like we don't know the context
'Cause he
like,
probably
I
thought the
don't
shit was
get,
funny.
like,
I feel
but
like
just
to
don't
do a
know. I
skit
feel
like that, you got to have some type of hard feelings against black people, your own kind.
we only got 5 minutes of a clip. Like
I feel
we
like
don't know what was going on.
This
like
is what I feel. I feel like
maybe
back
the whole
then,
segment
this
was
this was from like
racist.
1990, right? So I feel like a lot of
That's why
the
it was
writers
accepted.
back then, the white writers, they found comedy in that type of shit. So maybe he got stuck in doing a skit like that because
You got stuck in it.
I ain't gonna say stuck.
Contract maybe or something.
He could
contract.
easily
He could have said no, but a lot of times if you fight
But then
this
you
shit,
get
you wasn't
sued.
you was getting fired or something like
Yeah.
that, or
We don't know.
you wasn't
That's what
getting
I'm saying.
paid.
I
So
feel like
maybe
the
he
only
felt
way to
like
do something like
man,
that
he
is
probably didn't
money.
want to do it.
Yeah, we don't know,
know,
what he's
Nobody can't force you to do something.
He was
I'm
too
gonna
comfortable
cut
in
my
that
law.
dress.
But they can sue you and take everything
but
you have.
nowadays we more open to open our mouths to shit like that.
Yeah.
Back then they used to have people doing all type of racist bullshit.
You
bro.
just- I mean,
you had TV shows where like back in the day where like they show like monkey faces with big pink lips and shit. They used to just get past like, and those was coming from white writers. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's.
But,
it's just
a lot of that stuff they ain't know nothing about it until it was actually published, and then it caught the work. Then it caught the backlash after that. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as right now we're talking
Well, sort of like this.
we're talking
that
about
probably
it's not
didn't
gonna-
catch no backlash
Yeah,
until 20 years
I don't
later.
believe that shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I don't
In
believe
20
that.
years,
I don't
we could
believe
pull
that.
up a Dave Chappelle skit.
Before,
and
again, I'ma
people
go
gonna be
back-
like, "What the fuck?"
I'm gonna go back to the example. Before he got in front of that camera and everything like that, he had to be in the makeup.
You can
room,
literally
right?
say that about Dave Chappelle too.
Right?
He knew what he was
Am
doing
I right
too.
now? But I'm right. Then
Everybody-
when he in the
that
mirror
was
putting
the
that makeup
point.
on, that's
Somebody's
just bullshit. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
Okay, that's the same thing. You can literally use this same
I
argument
ain't talking about
against Dave
Howard Stern.
Chappelle.
I'm talking about
Yeah, you talking about George.
Sherman Hemsley, George
But I'm
Jefferson.
just saying.
Like the skit wouldn't have been surprising if he wasn't in there. I wouldn't have been that surprised that it was Stern. But I'm saying you a black actor. You either stuck in the contract
okay in
or they
this, like you're saying,
you okay in this race.
I feel like it's more
let's be-
context. I just don't know what was going on during that whole thing.
All right, let's do some quick takes.
Quick takes with the NBA trade deadline.
About fucking time.
About
This is the only
time.
time I'm gonna talk about Ben Simmons.
Ben
I told
Simmons,
you I was done talking about.
Crybaby is.
I think the Nets won that trade though.
Dog, the
My
Nets
boy
robbed
Harden on
their ass.
feeling.
I think they
Yeah,
got that.
They finessed their ass.
They got a good part of the
They
package.
got what they get. They got
Yeah.
Steph Curry,
Steph
Drummond.
Curry.
Steph Curry,
Embiid.
Andre Drummond, and 2 first-round picks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won that trade.
They won
for
that
sure.
trade for sure. And all they got is James Harden. You know what's crazy? It's
He
two.
ain't hurt. Like Charles Barkley said, he got some ice out on that thing. He
It's two crybaby ass players, by the way,
Kyrie.
getting traded for each other.
But my
no,
thing
Ben.
is, and then like I agree with
Ben and
Shaq
Harden.
said, great players gonna get. He ain't great, but good players gonna get criticized for what he did. So, bro, like I understand what Dr. Rivers said, and I probably want to play for his ass either. But you got it. You're a professional. You paying you all this money, and you got to go ahead and perform. You work on your game, bro. This is,
I mean, it
I
worked
don't
out.
understand why
That's what you
Brooklyn
gotta
traded
do.
Harden. Like
But,
Harden was the issue.
You know, this man lost 20
People
M's.
say this and then it work every time.
But I
no matter what.
guaranteed you, I don't know why some people don't like the trade. To me, that's gonna help Brooklyn out a lot.
It's gonna-
Perimeter defense, and look who's the coach, and look what type of
Not
offense
really.
that. Look,
Kyrie ain't
no,
back
no,
full time,
look
so
who's
it's
the
not
coach.
gonna help.
But now you got
Steve
Ben
Nash,
Simmons
that's
that can
right.
take over the
Steve
point
Nash.
guard
But
spot.
Kyrie, what they gonna do at home
what I'm
games without
saying-
Kyrie?
Steve Nash
Hold
is
on,
not
hold
the
on.
coach of the
Ben
Nets.
Look,
Simmons.
what I'm saying is by Steve Nash and the type of offense it's the run and gun. He gonna push that offense. He gonna play faster than James.
Steve Nash don't coach the Nets, bro.
Yeah, I
He
was
just
about
on
to
there.
say,
He in
I
contract.
know that, bro.
just
But
said he
it's just you know the type of offense that comes with D'Antoni and Steve Nash, right?
So when somebody in
But I
Swat
think-
deals,
I
Yeah,
think-
I
think
think
that-
losing offenses.
but-
That's what happened.
Bro,
But as far as-
KD,
as far as offensive,
and
you know
Kyrie
what's
even
gonna
came
come.
out and said that Steve Nash not the coach.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
He
They do
not,
their own
bro.
thing.
We know,
They do
we
their
know
own-
that, but still,
They
I'm
should
just
never
talking
hire
about
him,
how
bro.
they're going to actually run the offense. I think the Nets really got the good end of the stick.
Yeah, I think they
personally.
got the better part.
Because it gives them perimeter defense that they needed.
It gives them everything.
Ben really could have been the defensive player of the year last year, bro.
It even give them
Literally.
future
Like,
stuff.
those-
Like even in the future, they said even if let's say they blow this whole thing up, they still got 2 first-round picks.
Exactly.
A young player, like a young all-star player who been
They bench ain't nothing,
yeah, like
but Patty Mills.
come on,
Patty
bro.
Mills
Like
is cold.
and they kept that 1 3-point shooter. I forgot his name.
Joe Harris.
Joe Harris.
Was it? Yeah, Harris.
Yeah, he's getting
So,
benched for.
It's like, bro,
Curry.
he hurt right now.
He hurt. He been hurt.
You know
right
what's
now.
crazy though? You know what's crazy? What if Ben Simmons come out and just start busting that bitch? Like
I think he
They,
probably
no,
will.
but they said he
Like
have been.
shooting?
They said he have been
Bro,
working out.
that'd
They
be
said he
crazy.
always been working out. It just it ain't been seen. But
So he's sensitive.
nobody. Of course he's
We
sensitive.
knew that.
He been like this since LSU, bro.
Everybody
I
on
still
the
don't-
team
I
is
still
sensitive.
think Philly is gonna do a little bit better.
Kyrie,
How?
and
But even though James got to worry about. I don't
If,
really think
if
his hamstring
James take
bad,
that point
but
guard
it's bad.
position he did at the Nets with the 15 game, averaging 15 assists a game, and do that with Philly,
And then all of
Philly going to
and
the
then all of
finals.
what come too with the.
I don't know about all that.
East
but they are
East
good.
Finals.
They
East
good.
Finals against
They
the
can
Bulls,
win because pick and roll is gonna be crazy with Embiid. It's gonna be crazy.
But
And
he
they-
actually
and
gonna
they
have to
still
play
got
like he
Harris.
did on the Nets, though. He can't go back to that ISO bullshit.
He always played the same way. He
But one
always
thing they're gonna
play.
have to do, I think Tobias really gonna have to step up.
Yeah.
He got to play really good because they
He
gave
been
us
a-
Steph
Tobias
Curry.
is
He
a
been
3-and-D
a-
for how
guy.
long? We've been saying that for how long?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, so
He's
you saying he
supposed to
not
be
stepped
their
up?
third
I
option.
never liked Tobias, but I actually think he's
He decent.
He okay.
decent now. I put him in the category.
He good
He's decent.
enough. I think. We'll see though.
yeah, we'll see.
It all depends on how Harden play. Watch.
Yeah.
If you
I
go
just
back
like
to the ISO
I like
bullshit,
the
it's
All
doomed.
Star joke they keep playing on Harden, bro. This shit is
Oh, that
hilarious.
was funny with
bro.
LeBron and
KD.
Oh,
KD.
LeBron
They've
was
been
in
doing this
tears.
for like 4 years straight now, bro. It's like, okay, y'all gonna keep fucking with this nigga all
That shit-
day.
that shit's
They're gonna
funny.
just keep fucking with James Harden. Huh?
Y'all gotta look at that clip with LeBron and KD drafting an All-Star team.
He said,
LeBron was
LeBron said, I'm
cracking
gonna put
up,
the
bro.
pressure on you, KD. They's like, what Patrick? Not
He
Patrick.
picked
Charles
Rudy.
Barkley. Charles
But he
Barkley.
was like, man, I think I need some size, so I'm gonna go with Rudy Gobert.
Charles Barkley was like, go ahead,
Fuck out
KD.
this
Don't
nigga.
pick him.
Right.
He can't. You don't want to be with us. Don't join us. You know what I'm saying? Don't pick him.
Right.
I still don't get how he was to blame, bro. Kyrie was the biggest problem in the Nets.
All right,
Harden
man.
was actually
I think Harden just wanted to leave for some. I don't even know what happened.
because
Like,
of
they told
Kyrie.
him-
It's because of Kyrie.
Probably. I heard they was falling out too.
How you only gonna
But
come to the
the
He
reason-
just called. He called a.
They had to
he
get
said
rid of
something about
James
the,
'cause James'
media
contract
again.
was over.
Called him puppets or something like that.
His contract was coming up. Yeah,
he gonna resign with.
No, he picked it up. He picked
Probably.
the $47 million option.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he just picked it up.
yeah. Now
So,
Why
so
wouldn't
they
he?
was arguing with each
Nah.
other.
Yeah,
Then
no, I'm saying,
he
why
had
wouldn't
he had
Russ
not
is
to
about
get
to
along
too.
with him.
But he a crybaby too.
Russ
Like
about
you
to get his
you
bread.
force your way out of
I ain't gonna
Houston,
talk about Russ this week.
and then you force your way out of Nets, bro. He's a crybaby, bro. You better win a championship. That's what you have to do.
Who?
Harden.
You force your way out
Both
of
of
Houston,
them.
and,
Both of them forced their way out. So
but still,
I
Harden.
mean,
did it
Harden
more
done played
like,
with
come
some
on, bro.
stars.
Like,
Russell,
he did it
Chris
twice
Paul.
in the
He
same
did it in the
year.
beginning of the season with Houston,
He
now he
did
did it in
it
the middle of the
twice.
season with the Nets.
Yeah.
But all right, but let me saw Super Bowl predictions before we get out of here, bro.
Rams.
Rams.
I got the Rounds too.
I don't know who
Matthew
Joe.
Stafford.
I don't
you
know
had-
who
you
Joe,
huff and
Joe
puff.
Burrow is.
Detroit Rams.
Yeah, why you like
That's
make it
creepy.
seem like
That's creepy.
you was upset about your pick?
Detroit Rams. Who-
Detroit Rams? What you mean?
No, man.
Yeah, stop trying to give
LA.
us stop trying to give us kudos for nothing. Y'all hated Matthew Stafford
Right.
for 10 years.
I hated
and then-
Matthew Stafford
10
probably the first and second year of his career.
Bro,
After that,
we've been
I
talking about
gave him
this
credit.
for 6 years.
I like
bro.
Stafford, bro.
Yeah, after a while, and I kept
Odell
telling you, give him
Beckham
a
about to
chance.
go off.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Odell gonna go off too.
He getting better every game.
But I still think it's gonna be a close game. I think it'll be like
No, I don't.
24-27.
I don't know what Joe Burrow
'Cause that's
came
what
from,
the
but he ain't
Simpsons
gonna do it
said.
again.
The
He ain't gonna
Simpsons-
do it
Alright,
again.
The Simpsons
yeah.
predicted it, so
He's like,
that's
what?
I heard
what
that was fake.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I heard it was fake.
That was
But
funny though.
I got them by 10.
I got them 14 plus.
Only
I got
thing-
Rams 14.
Only
plus
thing the Rams need to do
Okay,
is
y'all
stop.
tripping.
What
I
y'all
don't
doing
think
for
it's
Super Bowl?
gonna be-
Y'all gonna watch the game?
My daddy might throw a Super Bowl party.
Super Bowl party. I might try that.
I'll let you know if he still continue with it.
I might go on my mom's. I'll see.
I don't know yet.
All right, man. Eric, close us out, bro.
All right. So we're going to close this show out.
Close
Shout
out.
out the Big Boy Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Big Boy Studio.
Big
Big Boy
Studio.
Studio. Damn, man, can I say it? Big Boy
told you,
Podcast
do not let that
Studios.
man-
Jesus.
do not
I didn't
let
even get a
that-
chance to say the full name.
It's a business, man.
Jesus. I didn't even get a chance to say the full name. Big Boy Podcast Studios.
Bro, that's
my
not
way
it,
of saying
though.
it.
That's not
His
it.
name.
All right.
We gonna have
Big
to
Boy
write this shit down.
Podcast.
This is the podcast studio.
Okay. Shout out. He know what I mean. Shout out to him.
man, it's disrespectful, bro.
You're the worst
All right.
business partner ever, bro.
All right, so apparently I ain't
Don't
gonna
let
be
that
able
nigga
to do the intros and the outros no more. So I'm gonna just get this over with. This is Black Hill Dreams.
I'm Zeke. Hold on, and I want to dedicate this podcast to my granddad. Lost him 2 days ago. So
R.I.P.
rest in peace, my granddad. And this is for him. And I appreciate, obviously I ain't been really out the house in 2 days. So I want to be, around my people. So but go ahead, y'all. I ain't mean to bring the mood down, man.
No, you good. You good.
Are you good?
Nah, man. That was real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Big Boy Studios, Eric. Follow us on IG, Twitter, Instagram.
Fools with
What was your
views.
name again? Twin?
I'm not your twin. Man, look, can I do my...
All right, go ahead.
Oh
go ahead,
my
my
God.
bad.
Yeah, I'm Blue Hill Dreams. Follow my brand, DiligentLifestyle.com, bro.
You sure you knew it? You good?
He threw me off.
You hiccuped.
No, I got his diligent.
I'm Mike. Follow us on YouTube. That's really all I want. Just keep subbing to YouTube, comment, any comments, give us questions, anything you want. We appreciate all the people who are watching it every week. or even if you just tune in for a little bit on Apple Music or anything.
If you're just tuning in, comment if you want me to keep doing the intros.
I was not done, bitch.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Damn,
My
look at
bad. Go
God
ahead.
damn.
Stop cussing, man. We gonna monetize all this. We cussing like
We ain't monetizing yet anyway.
so what?
All right, and I'm gonna close it out with the
They don't know
diligent
that.
catchphrase. If you ain't buying diligence, you ain't nothing.
Okay.
Signed by Tim.
Yeah. Sorry for y'all won't see me hit him off camera, because man, you gonna stop talking about my brand like that. I told you, it's like the third time, bro. It's Diligent Lifestyle Clothing Brand.
There we go.